valuing our values. 2 years ago, there was a sudden outbreak, viral flu in my grade. Most of my friends were down with a high fever. Coincidentally, this was around the time that our final exams were scheduled to take place. Our elders asked us not to pay heed to the exams. Although I did care for my health, my exams were very dear to me. However, it wasn't any different for me too. On the day of the exam, I woke up to a fever of 102 degrees Celsius. Like everyone else, my mama, papa and teachers, all the others asked me to rest. But I was burning not with a fever in my body, but with a fever in my mind because I wanted to give the exams. Alas, I had worked so hard for it. When my parents saw that I would not give in to the advice, they gave me some medicines and tucked me into bed. While they were thinking of how to convince me not to go to school, I was thinking of the opposite. Thankfully, after the medicine shot, my fever came down. My parents and teachers allowed me to give the exams, not to mention but under close monitoring. This didn't stop here. The saga continued for a few more days till I gave all the exams. But this wasn't the important aspect. The important aspect was what this taught me, the importance of values and morals, and especially the importance of determination, for they can change not only your world, but also the world of others. Although this seems like it is about me, it isn't. I am not an extraordinary 9-year-old. I am an ordinary human being, just like every other being on this earth. However, I do believe that each of us has certain qualities that make the world a better place. Qualities that make life easier. In the past, these qualities have helped me overcome my tiny struggles. The exam saga was one of them, and I hope that valuing these values will help you overcome yours too. Morals and values are not valued. More often than not, morals and values are ignored in this world. Determination, kindness, and politeness and other such values are often sidelined in this world of hustle and bustle. However, they hold immense value to me. Determination is to try and do everything I can. It is to do every small thing with all my heart. It is to go out of my comfort zone. Determination to change the world is a desire we all should inculcate, for only then we will be able to change the lives of the people around us. When I travel around and I see people begging for food, it gives me goosebumps to imagine a day without a meal. It's painful to know that some people do not even have enough money to buy a meal for themselves. I can't imagine myself skipping one meal a day. Forget about not getting food for the whole day. Our government provides free education for children in some places, but in one of the books I read that roti, kapda or makan, or food, clothing and shelter, the most basic necessities of life, rightly so in the same order. Without not so good clothes or a not so good house, people can still survive. But healthy food and enough food should be the top priority and right of every person. While other essentials can be charged, I personally would want to make food free for the poor. The way we do little things of life make all the difference. Kindness, after all, is a social glue that holds us together with all the beautiful differences. From kindness stems the act of good deeds, and I truly believe in the concept of karma. What we do comes back to us. If we do good, we will receive good. I find happiness in spending time with my family. I find happiness in helping a girl in my Kathak class who is lagging behind. I find happiness in singing in my music class. I find happiness in unity, harmony and brotherhood. So can you, for we are all humans. We are all born to help and grow. We as humans are born simple. Unfortunately, we end up caring only for ourselves. We forget to care for others. We start complicating the world. Imagine a world without determination, kindness, politeness, empathy and unity. Such a world won't last too long. It is time to get back to thinking not herself, but also about the world at large. I want all of us, including my 9-year-old self, to be a better human filled with regard for values and morals. It is time to be a little less me and a lot more us. As much as life may have changed, values and morals are eternal. Let's change the world with our values and morals, one person at a time, one day at a time. Would you like to join me in this journey, friend? Then come.